tried to stand on his head for the 100th time. They said I was too young to get married. At 25, there's so much left to do, they say. And I asked them, what? Like, what can't I do now? It's true. I can't have sex with a stranger and then wake up the next morning and forget her name. I can't binge drink, get wasted, enter wet t-shirt contests for Mardi Gras beads and beer. I can't shimmy up to a hot girl on a dance floor and start to freak her as if having a seizure and her ass is my only cure. But I never did that. I was writing poetry in college and waiting for the right girl to read it to. And then I found her on campus by a dandelion fountain on a Friday afternoon. She was wearing blue eyeshadow, blue jeans, flip-flops. A deadly combination of casual and sexy. She was a weapon of mass seduction. And a bomb went off in my heart because I knew that if she didn't love me back, I'd die. But she did love me. Not instantly. But I grew on her like gonorrhea. And she felt the burn of love too. We've been married for 17 years now. 3 kids, 1 cinephile son in high school, a daughter who pounds the drums like Animal in the Muppets, and a little boy with cheeks so sweet I get a cavity every time he smiles. And you know what? Some nights we do dance, but the dance floor is our kitchen linoleum, and the strobe light is my son standing on a chair, flicking a light switch on and off. But admission is free, and this club never closes, and our song never stops playing. Thank you. So, can you click one more? This is my fam bam. I've got 3 kids, and that's me and wife and so forth. I love them all dearly. They're all amazing. But one of the challenges, the biggest challenges in terms of balance in my life, I think, is being appropriate. Being a father who's appropriate, and that's probably where my wife and I fight the most. And by fight, I mean, you know, giggle, giggle, discuss. I think that's an inappropriate show for the children. But I think it's a great show for the children. Inappropriate, great, inappropriate. So I'm the inappropriate guy. Now, when the kids were younger, I had to be very careful. My language, my humor, if you cut me open, I promise you, as a 14-year-old boy, all of his jokes are still there. Just ready, just fart jokes, butt jokes, just love it. So the biggest challenge is when the joke is right there, and you can't take it. So I'm going to go ahead and take it now. and my son's going to hear this probably for the first time. Oh well. It's called On Restraint. You got to have restraint when you're a parent. When my 2nd grade son, who is studying rainforest, points to the tip of South America on a world map, which is drawn on the front of his t-shirt, he says, "This is where an anaconda lives." And it takes every ounce of maturity left in me not to grab my crotch and say, "No, son. This is where an anaconda lives." There is an important lesson in that poem. I know. Go ahead. I see the mass exodus to the door. What did I show up to? And this is what's so important. You spend your whole childhood trying to become an adult, and then you spend your whole adulthood trying to get back to the play and the joy and the fun of childhood, right? That's why we work out. That's why I work out. It's fun. That's what jungle gyms were for. That's what monkey bars were for. I'm still doing that. But it wasn't always like that. Cue the next slide. It was a black, sad decade symbolized here by the... One more. Boom! Look at that guy. Who's that guy? That's me, man. That's me, circa 2005, 6, 7. That little baby in the middle is Hakeem, our 16-year-old son. And then the one with the book, that's a couple years after that. The one in the green, I think, is like maybe the second year I came to MJC. I was 40 pounds heavier, but it makes sense, right? We were in our early 20s. I'm just starting my career. We're having kids. You don't get time to work out, right? So I let that part of my life go. And then this damn TV show comes on, right? American Ninja Warrior. And I'm watching this. Here's my poem. And then I applied, by the way. My whole life, or at least for 20 years almost, was college, career, marriage, kids. And you know what we forget in all that? Ourselves. The stuff that made it fun. Now, kids are fun. They're so cute. But every poem I wrote for like 5 to 10 years was about the kids. Today he discovered his wiener in the tub, right? Write that poem. Today he had explosive poop. Write that poem, right? My daughter, her going to the doctor and doctor saying naughty things, mean things about, just, anyway, lots and lots of childhood. There's a story to that one. Whatever you're thinking is wrong. But every poem. So then I watched this show and I thought, I'm going to apply. And one thing that I think I have found in my own life that I treasure and I value and is an asset for me, I follow through. I follow through. I'm not the first. I'm not the best. But if you need something done and I commit to doing it, I'm not saying I do everything, but if I say I'm going to do it, I follow through and I do it. Does that make sense? Do you know how rare that skill is? How many people you ask, hey, can you do? Oh, I forgot. Oh, was that today? Oh, I can't be. This guy knows, right? People do that all the time. When you find people who can follow through, man, that's better than all the intellect in the world. Follow through. And so I saw this Ninja Warrior show and I thought, you know what, I'm going to apply. And I did, and the application took 2 weeks, the video took 2 weeks, the working out to get trained to run the course took months. Here's my poem about that. The Road to Mount Midoriyama. If you want to be an American Ninja Warrior, then wait. Wait until you are out of the shadows of your 20s when you hid in bars and libraries and went to bed drunk on poetry. Wait until your 30s, until you marry the woman of your dreams, until you are a tenured professor with children whose eyes brighten the future. Now watch them grow, coach their teams, become dizzy as they run circles around you. You haven't done a push-up in years, but today, with 3 kids on your back, you push yourself harder than you ever have before. You rise and realize it's not the weight you lift that makes you strong. It's the weight you carry inside. 1,000 pounds of love and experience and heartbreak, but you are still standing. You are 43 now, and the wait is over. There are no obstacles in front of you greater than those you have already overcome. So reach out, grab a rope like it's your daughter's hand, hold on tight, let the sound of your son's voice lift you. You can do it, Dad! Focus, balance, stay strong. And when you face that final wall, warped and sky high, do not be intimidated. You will get to the top if you keep trying. Or maybe in that moment, you will realize you're already there. All right. I'm gonna do a few stupid things. I'm gonna read one more poem and I'm gonna shut up. Your actions, let me say this again, hold on. You are not your thoughts, you are what you do. You are not your thoughts, you are what you do. Our little monkey mind says all the time, you know, I can't do that, I'm not strong enough, I'm not tall enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not fast enough. But then there are people who just do it. You know, Nike nailed it. As much as I hate corporate Nike, whatever, they nailed it with that slogan. Because that's what it is. Some people do, some people talk, right? Some people have these thoughts. How many times, anybody go to the gym up in here? Anybody go to the gym? How many times do you not want to go to the gym? Every day. But then you go to the gym, you feel better, But like sometimes what we think and what we do are not the same, right? Your thoughts do not define you. What you do defines you. So I decided I'm going to do that damn show. I was unprepared. I fell quickly. I got prepared for the second run. All right. I'm going to, so my wife said don't balance on this. I want to just give this a shot just to see. And I have not practiced, and I'm in dress shoes, and I don't give a shit. So this is this. Okay. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Ah, yeah, there it is. There. Whoa. All right, here we go. There we go. All right. And if Jesus, you'd like to come up here and give this a try. So those of you, let me give you a fitness tip. If you want to use a Bosa ball, oh, he's serious. Oh, come on down, little man. Oh yeah, bring it. Woo! All right, dude. Okay, you ever been on a skateboard? This is way more dangerous. Come here, dude. Don't worry, Mom. I'm a professional. Step right there. Okay, now step right there. Now you gotta lean. Oh yeah. Now find it. I'm gonna find it. Use your core. Lean a little forward. Not backwards. Ready? Good job. I'm going to do 2 more tricks. And I would actually invite anybody. So I've gotten pretty good at the gym. Go ahead and click next. One more. Oh, that's a good one. I forgot about that one. Click the other one. Oh yeah. That's what's up. So this is what I learned, and I'll give you the story in 2 seconds. I went to a yoga class, and I was having trouble balancing, and the teacher, she said this, I never forgotten. She said, if you're having trouble balancing, she said, find a focus that is not yourself, and then you will find your balance. What? So when you stare at in the mirror in those gyms or something, you look at your feet, you're dead. When you focus on something else, that clock, something on the floor, and you're outside of your body a little bit, then you find your balance. And I took that symbolically to mean, if I focus a little bit on other people, my kids, my family, like that's gonna make me a more whole person. Does that make sense? And so I've incorporated a lot of balance, like physically and mentally, but in the physical realm, if I'm working out doing curls, I'll use a Bosu ball that's a little wobbly, or at home I'll use this. Or you can do standard push-ups, or you could do push-ups with these. Any push-up guy out there want to come try these? That camera guy's looking. John, you're a buff guy, dude. I seen you without that sweater. Keep it on. So, here we go. This is slippery. So you take these here. Just this alone is hard. You don't believe me. Okay, here we go. Slow and steady. Down and up. Hold on. Now it slipped because I was not balanced. Even though this is a very slippery floor, that's entirely my fault. Down, come up top. Down. I'm stuck. Come up top, okay. All right. Biggest trick of all. Just kidding, don't do that. I'll get really nervous. I have not tried this in a very long time. Oh yeah. Oh, it's happening. Cue the music. No? Okay. Okay. I'm going to take these off, but don't worry. I will put them back on. Any handstanders out there? Right here. Come here. Yeah, do it. Come here. Okay, do it without those. I'm not like, well, come do it then. But like, come here. What do we got? On the floor? On the floor. All right, let's do it. Okay, what's your name? Christian. All right. You warmed up? You need any? No. Take everything out of your pocket. All right. I like the interactivity. All right, hold on. Take your time. Okay, all right. That's good. You working on the push-ups?
I could do the push-ups.
Oh, you can? Well, I didn't see the push-ups. Push-ups, that's pretty good. Yeah. Push-ups next level good, which I can't do. I'm not competitive here in that way.
I haven't fully mastered it, but I could do that, I think.
Don't stress about it. You want to try it?
I'll try once.
Hell yeah. Let's try.
Good job.
Yeah. Nice. That's good. That's good. A lot of people are like, sorry, I'm just gonna go for it here a little bit. A lot of, my wife included, who I love, a lot of people are like, Sam, you're so competitive. At 40, guess what? I'm not competitive with anybody except myself. Yeah, myself. Hell yeah, I want to get better than I was last week, last month, whatever. So let me try this. I'm gonna go this way so you guys can see my face. I'm feeling just a little bit of repressed anger and emotional trauma right here in this region. So my workout journey started, maybe 5-6 years ago. I lost 40 pounds, and like anything, you're never good when you start, right? But you gotta start. You've gotta start. Here's the problem. And I promise you, I love millennials, I love my students, but you guys grew up different. So different. One of the main differences is you guys get everything right now. Instant gratification. What do I mean by that? In my day, the worst time was you're watching a show, favorite show, 90210. Rest in peace, Luke Perry. And then it says, to be continued. And what did you have to do? How long? A week! 7 days you learned to wait. And when you were bored in a classroom, what did you do? Doodle, sleep. You people! What do? Phone. You carry your friends with you. You ain't got to make new friends. You got them. Right here, all these people, you got them right here. Any hallway in Modesto Junior College, phone, which is cool. I love my phone. I'm addicted to my phone. But it makes it hard to meet people. And it makes it hard to be bored. And everything comes instantly. Your whole life. You want something? Boom, Amazon. Boom, whole season, binge watch, all of it, all at once. Everything you want right now. You want to talk to a friend? Boom, text a friend. We had to call, ring. We couldn't even have privacy. Stretch that damn cord. Hey, Mom, don't come in this room. She picks up the other line, remember that? Who's on the phone? You guys get everything you damn want. Not me. We had to wait for what we wanted. And so when people go to the gym, they want to lose 20 pounds tomorrow, right? Doesn't work like that. I want to run a marathon. I can't just run a marathon. I've been chipping away. 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, 20 I'll do 20 on Saturday, did 18 last week. These are huge numbers, and I thought I would never be able to run a marathon. Starts with one foot in front of the other, and you just got to try. So when you see stuff like this, and what that guy did, he didn't do that overnight, right? I started trying to do handstands 3 years ago. I spent the whole summer like, I'm gonna do this. Why? The hell would I want to do that for? Doesn't make me any money, right? But that's the problem. We value things like money so damn much, and we define success by the way society defines success. My son once asked me, Dad, are we broke? I said, no, son, we're rich. We are? I said, hell yes, we are. How much do we? I said, no. It ain't about money, man. Your mom and I love each other. We love you. We have a family and a house in a good town. Be optimistic, be positive. We've got a lot of good things happening, and if you're complaining about this town, ask yourself instead, what are you doing to change it? What are you doing? Besides complain, like, what are you doing? Are you attending the cool things, right? Oh, no one told me. No one can knock on your damn door and tell you what's going on. Open a newspaper. Go on Facebook. Shit is happening all over the world. Anyway, I'm going to end with this poem right here. I've learned so much from my students, and this poem comes from smaller pieces of poems in a class that was particularly great a few semesters ago. And this is my message to you moving forward with your lives. It's called Speak Your Truth. This is for the poets, for the down-and-out penciled soldiers who dream in their journals and wake up to pages crumpled on the floor. This is for the party animals and for the kids who were never invited. This is for the dancers with two left feet who hear a heart beat instead of a bass drum because they let love lead. This is for the boys who hid in their mother's closets so their dads wouldn't see them trying on a dress. Speak your truth. This is for the jocks and for the cheerleaders whose uniforms only tell half their story, and for the scars they wear underneath that tell the rest. This is for Tabitha, who spent kindergarten living in a tent when her family was evicted from their home. This is for the campfire that kept her warm on cold nights, and for the smoke she still smells when someone sings the alphabet. This is for Alexa's aunt, Austin's brother, Frank's crew-cut childhood. This is for the things we have lost and for the things we are searching for. Speak your truth. This is for the college student who discovers Bukowski and reads all night until his eyes burn with the flames of every word. This is for the girl who wears insecurity like a fur coat and for the parents who paid for it. This is for the boy born without tears, so he cries with his fists. This is for my mother's kahwe and my brother's salah. Let her coffee always be hot. Let his prayers be answered. This is for Aleppo, Syria, for the rubble that was once road, for the refugees who walk across oceans because they still believe in miracles. Speak your truth. This is for the paper that never screams when the pen cuts deep and leaves bloodstains and tears all over its skin. These poems we write are punching bags, mirrors, pitchers we pour pain into and then serve one glass at a time until we're empty. Writing is simple. It starts with one true sentence. Then unclench every muscle in your body. Let yourself dissolve into a vapor that slips through the vents of every room in your mind. Find sorrow in the flooded basement. Find light in the attic inside a trunk of old clothes. Speak your truth. This is for the mothers who wear their hair long to hide bruises on their necks, for the bricklayer with cement fingers, for the father and son selling strawberries on Rumble Road. This is for them, and this is for you. Your story matters. Whether you're homeless or helpless, you are not worth less than anyone. You are the hero of your own tale, so tell it well. One truth at a time, one line at a time, one word at a time, marching across the pages like soldiers into battle. This is for the fight left inside of you. This is for the poems, bloody and bruised. This is for the poems, bloody and bruised, that will rise from the mat before the referee counts to 10. This is for the champion you will become. This is for your truth. So speak it, or it will never be heard. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, stop it right now. Thank you. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
All right, everyone.
Thank you.
Sam Pierstorff. So welcome to fantastic books for sale. We have just a little time for Q&A for those who are sticking around, and then if you really want to hear more, talk about town, or you can do something crazy and take a class with them at MJC.
What? That's crazy.
So if you are leaving, if you can do so a little quietly, so everybody here that has questions can still do. If you want to ask a question, raise your hand.